The Kick Ass Reboot promises a fresh take on the iconic comic series, introducing a new protagonist to don the costume. With a grittier tone and updated storyline, fans can anticipate an exhilarating blend of action and humor. But what unexpected twists lie ahead for this novice superhero? Only time will tell. The original creator, Matthew Vaughn, is cooking up something special, a reboot trilogy of our favorite superhero saga. The first movie, called Fight School, has finished shooting, but we're still waiting for the official release date. Get ready for some action-packed fun. The second film is in the works with the working title, Vram. They're keeping things under wraps, but we can expect more thrills and spills. And lastly, the third and final film will bring it all together with a simple title, Kick Ass. That's right, our beloved superhero is making a grand return. The goal here is to give Kick Ass a fresh start, kind of like hitting the reset button. Imagine the classic comic series getting a brand new life on the big screen. Matthew Vaughn is putting his creative touch to make sure these movies capture the essence of what made Kick Ass so awesome in the first place. So buckle up for a trilogy full of epic fights, cool characters, and a whole lot of kick-ass moments. Keep an eye out for updates because the excitement is building up and we can't wait to see our favorite hero back in action. He spilled the beans on his big plans for not just one, but a whole trilogy of new kick-ass movies. Imagine that, 3 action-packed films coming our way. Vaughn, the mastermind behind the project, has carefully outlined a detailed plan for the trilogy, promising fans a thrilling and unforgettable experience. Get ready for a roller coaster of superhero adventures as Kick-Ass is set to make a powerful comeback on the big screen. With Vaughn at the helm, fans can expect a fresh take on the beloved franchise, packed with action, humor, and, of course, some seriously kick-ass moments. The Kick-Ass Reboot is keeping its cast details under wraps for now. Since its reboot, none of the actors from the first 2 movies are expected to return. The main character, Dave Lazuski, will be played by a new actor because the original actor, Aaron Johnson, has gotten too old for the role. The creators of the Kick-Ass saga are playing it close to the chest, keeping hush-hush about who will play Dave and the other characters in the upcoming film. This mystery has fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the revelation of the new faces that will breathe life into the iconic characters. The excitement is palpable as everyone awaits the announcement of the cast for this fresh chapter in the Kick-Ass story. The anticipation is heightened by the promise of a unique twist on the beloved tale. With details under wraps, fans can only imagine the exciting directions the new film might take. The secretive approach adds to the thrill of the wait, leaving fans curious and buzzing with speculation about the potential actors stepping into the shoes of their favorite characters. As the suspense builds, the film's team is successfully keeping the audience engaged and invested in the upcoming installment. It's a thrilling period of anticipation for kick-ass enthusiasts, eagerly counting down the moments until the big reveal of the cast that will shape the next chapter of this beloved saga. The Kick-Ass Reboot can go in different directions. One option is to retell Dave Lazuski's origin story, showing how an ordinary guy became a superhero. We could explore his struggles, funny moments, and how he learned the ropes of being kick-ass. Another cool idea is to dive into new stories within the Kick-Ass universe. Maybe there's a different person putting on the suit, facing unique challenges and villains. It could open up a whole new world of adventures. The reboot is a chance to mix things up, keeping the essence of Kick-Ass but with fresh twists. Fans can expect the same action-packed fun but with surprises that make the familiar story feel brand new. The trilogy format may provide an opportunity to chronicle both Lazuski and Patience Lee's time as the titular hero. The filming for Fight School is all wrapped up, but the exciting part, when we get to see it on screens, is still a bit of a mystery. The team is busy cooking up the story for the second movie, Vram, and as for the third one, Kick Ass, it's just starting to take shape in the planning phase. However, things might do a little dance because the first film hasn't even greeted the audience yet. We're eagerly waiting to find out when the action-packed Fight School will hit the screens and what kind of cool stuff we can expect from Vram and Kick-Ass. It's like waiting for a surprise party. We know it's coming, but we're not sure when. So, for now, the anticipation is building and we can't wait to see the thrilling adventures that Fight School, Vram, and Kick-Ass will bring to the big screen. Fingers crossed for some awesome action and stories that will keep us on the edge of our seats. Kick Ass is a 2010 superhero film based on the comic book of the same name by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. The story follows Dave Lazuski, a high school student and comic book enthusiast who decides to become a real-life superhero despite having no superpowers or exceptional skills. He creates a costume and takes on the persona of Kick Ass. As Kick Ass ventures into the crime-fighting world, he quickly realizes that being a superhero is not as glamorous as it seems in comic books. He faces various challenges and becomes entangled in the criminal underworld. However, Kick-Ass catches the attention of two more seasoned vigilantes, Hit Girl and her father, Big Daddy, who have their own agenda against a powerful crime lord named Frank D'Amico. The film blends elements of action, comedy, and drama, exploring the consequences and challenges of real people attempting to become superheroes. It received positive reviews for its unique take on the superhero genre, as well as for the performances of the cast, including Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kick-Ass, Chloe Grace Moretz as Hit Girl, and Nicolas Cage as Big Daddy. The success of Kick-Ass led to the release of a sequel, Kick-Ass 2, in 2013. Kick-Ass 2 is the 2013 sequel to the 2010 film Kick-Ass, based on the comic book series by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. The story picks up with Dave Lazuski, the ordinary teenager who became the real-life superhero Kick-Ass. Inspired by his actions, more people decide to join the superhero movement, forming a group of amateur crime fighters. Dave teams up with Mindy McCready, aka Hit Girl, to train and fight crime together. However, Mindy faces challenges as she navigates high school, trying to fit in and conform to societal norms. Meanwhile, Chris D'Amico, seeking revenge for his father's death at the hands of Kick-Ass, transforms into the villainous The Motherfucker. He assembles a group of criminals and decides to eliminate all costumed heroes. As the conflict intensifies, Kick-Ass and his allies face greater threats, leading to a brutal showdown between heroes and villains. The film explores the consequences of real people becoming superheroes and the impact it has on their lives. Kick-Ass 2 features the return of Aaron Taylor Johnson as Kick-Ass, Chloe Grace Moretz as Hit Girl, and introduces Jim Carrey as Colonel Stars and Stripes. While the sequel didn't achieve the same level of critical acclaim as the first film, it continued to blend elements of action, comedy, and drama, delivering a mix of superhero spectacle and personal struggles. The franchise was super clever in how it told the superhero story. It didn't just stick to the usual stuff. Instead, it brought out a more real and sometimes funny side of being a hero. What set them apart was their readiness to be a bit more grown up. They didn't shy away from showing violence and using strong language, which made them one of the first successful R-rated superhero movie series. So if you're a fan of superheroes but want something different, Kick-Ass is a great pick. It's filled with action, not afraid to be a bit edgy, and gives a fresh perspective on the superhero world. The franchise dared to be unique, making it stand out from the typical superhero tales. Dive into Kick-Ass if you're ready for an exciting ride that breaks away from the usual superhero mold. As we eagerly await release dates, stay tuned for updates on this thrilling revival. If you're a fan of superhero stories with a twist, Kick-Ass is a must-watch. Don't miss out. Like, share, and subscribe for all the latest superhero updates.